Okay, good day everyone, and let's get ready for our lovely Pilates class. So, nice little short 30-minute Pilates. My name is Susan, and welcome. Now, Pilates stance, heels together, feet into a V. Now, the breathing is in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, when you exhale, a nice strong, forceful exhale like the letter H and hollow. Now, on the exhale, I want you to engage your core. So basically, suck your gut in every time you exhale. All right, so do your best. Now, for the first 4 breaths, I want you to engage a few other places. So, for the first 4 breaths, I want your thighs tight, pelvic floor, bring it up nice and tight, buttocks tight, belly button to spine, and I want you to knit those ribs together. So visualize you've got a belt and you're just tightening up the ribs. So for the first 4 breaths, squeeze everything tight. Shoulders are relaxed, arms to the side, let's breathe. Big full breath, we're breathing out to the side, thoracic breathing. Exhale tight. 2 more, keep going. And squeeze everything nice and tight. 1 more. And all right, release the heels, roll the shoulders out, shake it all out. Let's do a little bit of a warm-up. Now the rest of the warm-up, the rest of the class will only focus on belly button to spine. Let's go, inhale up, exhale. So just kind of warming up the body and just to give you a chance to connect with the breath. Just to get that breath, that rhythm going. All right, and up again. And down. All right, roll the shoulders out. All right, let's do some calf raises now. So this one here is working on the strength and of your toes, feet, ankles, calves, of course, and this is going to focus on our balance. All right, so find yourself a focal point, a little spot on the floor to stare at. Now with the position of the arms, I'm going to show you quickly. I'm going to come up onto the balls of the feet and I'm going to come down. Now the arms can stay here if that helps with the balance, but if you're a little bit stronger, you can bring your arms up to the ceiling. We're going to do 4 of those, but keep the breath going. Let's go. Inhale up. Just do nice and slow. Follow the breath. It's not a race. Dig those toes in. Press down on the balls of the feet. And down. Again, up. And 1 more. Up. And down. And release. Roll off the ankles. Shake it out. Release those calves. Roll the shoulders out. All right. Standing hip. Feet are hip distance apart, nice and anchored, arms to the side. Inhale, arms back, look over the right shoulder. Exhale. To the left. So this is a gentle warm-up of the shoulders, releasing, warming up the chest, the pectorals, and a gentle neck stretch. Keep going. And again. Down, roll the shoulders out. All right, and let's do 1 more. All right, so this one here we're going to do, it's called a knee up. So left foot, I want you to get it nice and anchored into the floor. We're going to bring the right foot off the floor and come down. Now it doesn't matter how high, just get your foot off the floor. Again, this is focusing on the balance, the strength of the toes, the foot, and the leg. Find your little focal point. Now, position of the arms. You can have them here to the side, or if you want to try something a little more challenging, you can do this with genie arms. All right? Ready? Let's go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. Inhale up. And try to relax that left leg and left foot. Up. 1 more time. Up. And down. And relax, shake it out, roll the shoulders out. Let's go to this side here. Foot is anchored into the floor. Let's go to the left one. And up, down. Inhale up. You don't have to get your leg up as high as I do. Just get it off the floor. Just depends on how strong that right leg and that foot is. And 1 more time, up and down. All right, relax, roll it out, shake it out. All right, so let's get to work. Now that we're nice and warmed up, we're gonna get onto our hands and knees. And let's do some cat and cow. Let's warm up that spine a little bit before we go any further. Spine to the hands and knees. Line everything up, knees to hip, arms are lined up. If this bothers your wrist, you can go on your fist if you like, or you can double up your mat if you need it to be a little bit fatter, all right? Cat and cow is just normal breathing. So inhale up, head up, sacrum up, C-scoop spine, arch the back, chin to chest. Now we do a lot of stretches between each exercise as normal breathing, just to release the tension as it accumulates. So let's lengthen that spine. Let's really start releasing the lower back. One more, up, and down. All right. Straight neutral spine, shake the hands and wrists out. All right, let's work those hips. So we're gonna start with our sunbird and our clam, all right? Let me give you a quick little demo. I'm gonna inhale, knee to elbow. I'm gonna exhale back. Now, when I bring my leg back, level to your back or lower is fine, but you don't have to have it way up here. We're gonna bring it in and I'm gonna come out to the side. Now, this is all about mobility, range of motion of the hip, and when you externally rotate the hip to the side, take it easy. If it doesn't feel good, don't worry about it, even if you bring it up a little bit. If you want to skip it, you can keep going back and forth. Take it easy, listen to your body. If something we're going to do is not going to feel good, you don't have to do it. Take it easy, come out of it. Remember that if it's going to cause you any pain or aggravated condition, be very careful. Pace yourself, all right? So starting with the right leg. Inhale left, inhale to knee. Exhale back. You don't have to touch the knee to the elbow. Just bring it. Inhale, out. Inhale in, exhale back. Really working the buttock, the lower back, as well as the hip, and of course abdominals. Inhale, and one more. Out. Now, the next position you go to, I want you to stay there and breathe. One more breath. And go to the other position. Breathe. Pay attention to the breath. Don't forget to breathe and don't hold your breath. Bring the knee onto the floor, slow and gentle. Let's take a rest. Open up the knees wider. I want you to lean back and just rest. Rest your hands and your wrists, bow your head. And this is called our little shell. This is a wonderful full body stretch. Stretching, releasing the hips, the buttocks, spine, your back. Rest your wrists and your hands. You don't have to put your head on the floor. It's similar to the child's pose, but it's not quite. It's just a rest. It's called the shell. Now when you're ready, come out of your little shell. Let's go to the other side. All right, like I said, go on your fist if you find your wrists are getting a little tight, all right? Left leg, let's go. Inhale in, exhale back. Inhale. And just take it easy with those hips. Don't overdo it. You don't have to force your body. Even if you move a little bit in, if you end up just doing one, and after that you're getting a little tired or a little wobbly or it's not working, just stop and rest. Don't be shy. You don't have to do them all. Now the next position you go to, I want you to stay there and breathe. Come in, go to the other side. One more. Knee on the floor. Lean back into your shell and rest. Just take the take the time to slow down the breath, slow down the heart rate, rest your body, release the tension. Perfect. All right, now the next one we're going to do is a Pilates push-up. So this one here is not too bad. So with the Pilates push-up, I want you just to bring your knees back. You're going to stay on your knees, all right? Arms are going to be lined up. All you're going to do is you're going to come down and push yourself up. You don't have to go very far. If you find this is really challenging for you, even if you just stay in this position and not move, you don't have to do a push-up. Just being in this position is going to work some muscles. It's going to work your core muscles and even your shoulders and your upper arms. But those of you who want to try a push-up, let's do it together. So stay on the knees, your back is straight, head level with the spine. Ready, let's go. Inhale down, and Next time we come down, we're going to stay there. One more. Up. Go right into your little rest. Right into your shell and rest. Rest your arms, your wrists. So working some nice upper body. Perfect. All right. So from here, I'd like you just to kind of reposition yourself. You can shake your hands and wrists out if you need to. Let's get ourselves into a seated position. All right. So from here, we're going to work on our lovely little boat. We're going to do high boat and low boat. All right. We're going to do them both twice though. Now, very important, any of the exercises we do in a seated position, same position for the back. Your back is straight, your neck is long, and you're looking forward. So you're not going to be all hunched over with your head bowed. Straighten that spine. So we can really work on strengthening the spine, but also the muscles up and down your back, your lower back, working with your abdominals. Keep you nice and balanced so you don't roll and fall over, all right? Now, let me show you a few ways to do this one here. I'm going to rock up, elbows wide, I'm holding onto the back of the legs. Ultimately, if you're strong enough, you can get your legs up here. If you can't, here, even if you manage just to hang out here, that's fine, okay? Go to where it feels the best for you. All right, if you get tired, don't be shy, come out of it. Now, the resting place for this is to just open up the legs and just bow your head around your back and rest your shoulders. So if you need to rest, you can come there to rest, all right? So let's do our little boat. Roll the shoulders out, relax, rock. Big breath, exhale up. Breathe. Now, those of you who are a little bit stronger, if you want, you can release the arms. If not, hold on to those legs. One more. Come down, right into your little rest. Slow down the breath, slow down the heart rate, just rest your body. Rest the shoulders, rest your belly. All right, come up slowly, roll the shoulders up. Let's try that one again. All right, roll them out, just kind of relax. Don't overthink anything we do, just give it a shot, all right? But as long as you've got the form, you're in the right position, and if you get tired, don't worry about it, okay? Because as you get on in your practice, you will get stronger, all right? Ready? Big breath, exhale. One more breath. Down and slow. All right, perfect. Okay, roll the shoulders out. Our little rests are very quick, just to slow everything down. Now, let's try the low boat, all right? I'm going to give you two different ways to do the low boat. Now, with the low boat, depending on how your belly feels, because this is a lot of core strength. Now, I'm going to do a little demo. Now, you can rest on your forearms. You can bring your legs are going to come off the floor slightly, and that's it. All right, now I'll show you the other position in a second. When you're doing that, you know what, try to focus on using your core muscles and not your neck. We always tend to end up using the neck. We'll stretch that out after as well. It's almost like a reflex, so really pay attention to try and really get some fire in the belly. Now that's the one way. I'll show you another way if you're a little bit stronger. So the first way was just resting on the forearms. And if you're a little stronger, you can have your arms released. Either way, your back is straight and you're looking at the ceiling. All right? So we're going to do that one twice as well. I'll do it both ways. The first way, I'll do it on my forearms. The next time, I'm going to have my arms released. But do it on your forearms if you have to. Ready? Big breath. Exhale. One more. And come up slowly and rest. Sometimes getting into your little resting position is just as challenging as the actual thing you just did. So ease yourself into your little stretch. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Because if you do, your body's going to seize up even tighter. So just let it go. Now the next one we're going to do, it's exactly the same thing, but I'm going to add a little extra move to it. You can do it, or if you don't want to, you don't have to. Let me show you the next one. Now, the next one again is legs come up. But if you want, you can open, inhale, open, and exhale, close, okay? So that's just a little extra movement for the hips and into the inner thighs. But like I said, if you find that's a bit too challenging, you don't have to open them very wide. Even if you open them a little bit, just give it a shot. And if not, keep them together. And if you're tired, rest. All right? This one here, I'm going to have my arms off the floor. So those of you on the forearms, get your arms ready. And those of you not, inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Perfect control, working with precision. Keep going. One more. Inhale. And together. And up. Slow. Gentle. And rest. All right. That'll get your heart rate up a little bit. Even though Pilates is not a cardio, when you get your heart rate up a little bit once in a while, it's still very low impact. Roll the shoulders out and rest. All right, perfect. All right, so for now, let's get ourselves onto our backs. All right, now, I always provide, for those of you who don't have a strong core, a little strap, some kind of a strap or tie or a rope or anything. This is about 2 meters long. All right, so it'll help if you don't have the core strength. So we're going to do a few things on our back. So I'll show you how to use the strap. First of all, getting your legs up to the ceiling. Just having them up here takes core strength. Then you got to think about moving them around, and you got to focus on your breath and what you're doing. So if you're going to have a hard time with your legs up here, this is where the strap comes in. So you can have the strap in both hands, and this will help support your legs. It takes the edge off of your belly, all right? So what we're going to do here, I'm going to show you with the strap and I'll show you without. We're going to open only as wide as the mat, and then so hold on to the strap. It'll help with the legs, all right? Now, if you don't need the strap, that's fine as well. Arms onto make sure your back is nice and grounded and your shoulders are relaxed. Open V. You're going to open as wide as the mat, and you're going to close. That's it. Let's go. Inhale, heel up, toe in. And really working on core strength, working the inner thighs. 2 more. One more, open. And the next time they're open, stay here and breathe. Try to relax your shoulders. One more. Toe in, bend, and rest. Your legs feel really heavy right now. So if you want, stretch your legs out. You can bring your arms over your head. Lengthen your body. Stretch your belly out. Stretch those legs out. Stretch the hips out. And then also don't forget to give yourself a hug. Really release that lower back. Because you're working on strengthening. You know, when you're working on strengthening the lower back, everything works together. If you have a weak lower back, you usually have a weak core or your abdominals. So everything works together. And that lower back gets a lot of tension. It doesn't take a lot. So always make sure that you give yourself a hug. Rock from side to side. Stretch it out. Release the tension in the lower back. And of course, you know, take it easy. If you find, pace yourself. If you find you get a little bit too much, stop and rest whenever you want. Let's do another one while we're down there. So that one was an open V. We're going to do it again. A little bit different though this time. So let me show you without the strap, and then I'll show you with the strap. So I'm going to have, there's 2 ways to do this one here. First way is, again, I'm going to use the right leg. I'm going to inhale, but I'm going to go a little bit lower this time. All right, as low as you can so you feel a really deep stretch into the inner thigh of the right leg. Now when you go bring your leg down, make sure that your hips, your opposite hip, the left side, doesn't start peeling off the floor. Because if it does, you're way too low. I want your back to be anchored and basically stuck to the floor. All right? Now you can do it, if you want, you can put the left foot on the floor and focus on doing it this way. Or if you want, you can have the leg up. All right? Now if you decide that you want to use your strap, same thing. Put the strap around the right foot. You can keep the left one on the floor if you want. Strap in the opposite hand and do it this way and pull it up. All right? So I'm going to do it without the strap, both legs up. Right leg ready to go. Inhale, down. And follow the breath. Engage that core, belly button to spine. Every time you exhale, down and couple more. Shoulders are relaxed. And the next time you bring it down, stay there and breathe. One more. Bring it up, slow. That leg is super heavy. Bend and rest. Straighten the legs out, stretch it out right away, and don't forget your hug. You can do the hug first and then the stretch if you'd like. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, but really stretch it out. Rock, all right? And let's go to the other side now. So reposition, make sure you're comfortable. Legs up, left leg. We're going to do the same thing. Get your strap ready. You can keep your leg up or you can put your foot on the floor. Let's go. Inhale down and down and up. Nice and slow. Follow the rhythm of the breath. Your breath is full and complete. You inhale completely, exhale, lots of power. Belly button to spine, that's called a powerhouse. So when I say engage your powerhouse, that means suck your gut in. Kiss your spine with your belly button. One more time, down. Stay here, breathe. One more. Bring it up, bend and rest. Do your little hug right away if you want, and then stretch your body out. Bring your arms over your head if you'd like, and rest. All right, perfect. Nice little stretch. All right, so from here, we're going to a couple more to do. So let's work on our toe taps. Now, this one here is focusing on the lowest part of your rectus abdominis, right around your belly button area, all right? So comfortable on your back. This one here, the legs are going to be into table. Let me show you this one here. I'm going to inhale, I'm going to tap my toe, exhale, legs to table. All right, that's it. So when you come down, you can tap your toe. That's it. Okay, don't put your whole foot on the floor though, if you can help it. All right, so legs into table, ready, inhale, tap, exhale up, tap, inhale down, and shoulders are nice and relaxed. Now remember, the 5 principles of our Pilates practice: concentration, centering, control, precision, and breathing. Every move you make has full control. When you start losing control, that means your body's tired and it's time to rest. And up. Next time you tap, stay here and breathe. One more. Bring them up, right into your little hug, and stretch it out. Stretch that back out right away. All right, perfect. Now, we're going to do a couple more. We're almost done. Excuse me. Now, let's do our lovely bridge pose. I want you to bring your heels a little bit closer to your sacrum. And what that does is it lines up the ankle to the knee. I'll show you quickly. What we're going to do here is you're going to press down the feet. You're going to squeeze your buttocks. You're going to bring your hips up. And you're going to come down. Exhale down. And when you come down, try to hover. Try not to touch the floor, okay? Ready? Let's go. Inhale up. Press down on the feet. Squeeze your buttocks. And this is working the spine. Flexibility of the spine. You can feel your quads kicking in. Nice little fire in the quads. Hip flexors as well, working the buttocks. Again, up. Next time you're up, stay here. Breathe. One more. Down. Exhale down. Go right into your hug. Pardon me. Counterpose that spine. Release that spine. Rock. Okay, almost done. Let's do one more. The next one is called a pelvic tilt. So this particular one is to isolate the pelvis from the hips, all right? So just move your feet down a little bit, 45-degree angle. And I want you to make a little diamond with your fingertips. Index fingers together, thumb together. Index finger goes on the tip of the pubic bone, the thumb goes on just below your belly button. So what we're going to do now is the position of your body. Your back, you should have a little bit of a lumbar curve. You're going to inhale, you're going to rock the pelvis up, your back will be flat. You're going to exhale, rock the pelvis down. You're going to have a little bit of a curve, a lumbar curve. That's it. So it's just the pelvis. Having your hands here, you can feel the movement of your body. Ready? Let's go. Inhale up. And so like I said, nothing else is moving, just the pelvis. The hips are not moving. You're rocking up. This is a wonderful, very gentle rocking of the pelvis. So this is to stimulate, to release the back, your lower back. Strengthen, stretch, release the compression, the decompress the tight lower back. This you can do as many as you'd like. It's a very gentle move. Pelvic tilt, down. Inhale up. And one more time, up. And that's it. Go right into your hug and stretch that lower back out right away. Rock. Slow down the breath, normal breathing. And if you want, you can do little circles to the left, little circles to the right. That'll really release that lower back even a little bit more. All right, perfect. All right, let's slowly get ourselves up to seated position. And we're going to get right up. Actually, let's get into our table again. Let's do a few cat and cows, then we'll get up to standing. So the rest of the class now is just stretching. So it's normal breathing. Let's release that spine, that lower back just a little bit more. Head up, sacrum up, C-scoop spine. And arch. Perfect. All right, from here, let's get ourselves up to standing. Come up nice and slow. Let's do a couple of stretches and we're done. So nice wide V. Right arm up and reach. Just slow everything down. Just lengthen the side of your body. This will stretch out your belly. It'll stretch out your hips, your legs, your back, your buttocks as well. Then come up to the other side. Come up. All the way. Reach. Preparing for V-straddle split from here. Come down, hinging at the hips. Now, if you can't get your hands on the floor, you can bend your knees. If you want, put your hands on your knees. Just come down halfway if it makes you dizzy to go too far. Fingertips, knuckles, hands on the floor. Just stretch your body. You can open up your legs a little wider if that helps you reach the floor. This is a V-straddle split. This is a wonderful full body stretch. Walk your hands to the left. Get a deep stretch into the left hamstring, the right side, inner thigh, right side of your body. Walk your hands to center. Go all the way to the other side. Come back to center. Bend the knees. Come up very slowly. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. Come up nice and slow. Get those legs together. And we're all done. So give yourself a big hug for coming out today. And a clap for your friends. A clap for you. Thank you for joining me. I hope that helps. Loosen things up, and Pilates is all about strength, strengthening the body, but also relaxing at the same time, and on your posture, flexibility, mobility, all right, all kinds, and balance too. All right, thank you again for joining me. My name is Susan, and take it easy. Have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you soon.